Hey guys, welcome back to Geekly Review.
Yeah, so this week in review, we're talking about Man and the Wasp.
So you guys remember, we do full spoiler reviews, so...
Yeah, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, definitely check that out first.
Hey guys, here we go. Hey guys, welcome back. So this week in movies, we're talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, man, Ant-Man and the Wasp. So, continuing the summer of Marvel.
Yeah, so this movie just got released when?
Last week, I think.
Yes, last week?
The beginning of the month. Beginning of July. First week of July, yeah.
So yeah, I guess so this movie basically starts off with, God, what's his name again?
Scott Lang.
Yeah, Scott Lang. So it starts with Scott Lang.
Paul Rudd's character, yeah.
And it takes place between the time of Civil War and Infinity War.
Yeah, right in between, man.
Yeah, so basically there are repercussions with him assisting in the Civil War battle with Captain America. And so yeah, he's on house arrest now, and...
things go from there, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. The whole plot of this movie is he's trying to help Pin get his wife back from the miniature verse. What's it called?
The quantum realm?
Yeah, quantum.
Yeah, the quantum realm.
Yeah, so that's the whole point of this movie. Is he's trying to help
them, yeah, while serving out his house arrest, helping with his
trying
his
to be
company.
3 places at once. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of things, man, on this movie. So, yeah, dude. What do you think of the movie?
I liked it, honestly. Yeah, I did enjoy the movie. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Compared to the first one, though, I don't know how I feel. I think I wouldn't say it's as good as the first one, but...
Okay, you don't think so?
No, I don't think so. But it was a good movie, though. I did enjoy it. It was funny. Like, the parts.
So I guess that's kind of the first thing to talk about here. In my opinion, I think this movie, first and foremost, is a comedy.
Yeah, most definitely.
Over a comic book motif, but it is definitely, I think, overall just a straight up full blown comedy.
Yeah, it really is. It goes comic first and then superhero movie in the background. Yeah, most definitely. And actually, I kind of like that.
And it's effective, man. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Paul Rudd's awesome. Paul Rudd is
Paul Rudd is amazing in anything he does.
Yeah, he is a funny actor.
Yeah,
man. That dude, everything he does, man, is.
I did like how they did implement a lot of the music playing, because he does do his Jimmy Fallon like music video remakes and the voiceovers and the lip sync and stuff, and they kind of touched on that a lot in this movie, I think. And it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was funny. Good to see Paul Rudd just basically being Paul Rudd.
Being Paul Rudd, man. There's a lot of really good comedic moments in this movie. Just throughout everything. I mean, there's there's stuff where he's trying to, he's helping him out, and he's got like a prototype suit, so it keeps malfunctioning, and it's like just his sizes just go. He has no control over it, so it goes up, down, part ways.
Yeah, if I can talk about one thing I didn't like, and actually that was one of the things I did not like about the movie, is because I guess I'm over the malfunctioning suits or abilities or powers of the main hero when it comes to like main fights and stuff like that. Iron Man 1, same thing. You get to see Tony Stark's suit in the main final boss battle, and it malfunctions. He doesn't have the 100%.
During against Obadiah.
Yeah, and the same thing with this movie. Like, he has a malfunctioning suit that's not working, and it's kind of like you built this whole movie to get to a final boss battle, and then the suit malfunctions, and it's kind of like Resurrection of Frieza, but opposite. If you've ever seen the Dragon Ball Z movie Resurrection of Frieza, the whole movie basically goes where Frieza loses because he can't control his power at that level. And I don't know. I guess that was my one big complaint about this movie, is the whole malfunctioning suit thing. Again, it's been done a lot. It kind of takes away from it lets the air out from the whole entire movie, I feel like, for the final fight. Doesn't ruin the plot. It was still a good movie. The story flowed well. It didn't ruin that part, but it did kind of take the breath away from like a final fight or an intense fight, when the hero can do a lot better. Because at least for me, I want to see 100% against 100% battle between the two epic people, or whatever the situation is going on. So that was my only complaint for the movie.
Yeah. I get it. That makes sense.
It did attribute a good comedic aspect to the movie, but it didn't add to like the overall like badassness of the movie. I guess I could say.
I mean, that can make sense. I guess it didn't really didn't bother me as much of it. I don't know. I guess I was just kind of rolling with it.
I guess now I look for it. I don't really look for it, but when it does happen, I'm like, okay, here we go again. Another malfunctioning suit for a final battle. I just...
Yeah, I mean, there's all that. But as far as... I mean, yeah, I guess, okay, so that makes sense. But as far as the comedic side of it, the joking parts of it...
Yeah.
I think that definitely hit pretty hard with it. I mean, it worked really well.
Yeah.
The timing, just with he's like in the school when he's in the school.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He's like,
he's like a
halfway.
Little boy.
He's like halfway. I guess it was kind of like a PG version of like Deadpool 2's like little thing.
Yeah.
But it works so well. It's just because of the timing and perfect. Like the teacher kind of catches, like is like behind him, and just the way he pauses, and then like just like skimmers off. Like, it was really funny. So like the comedic side of this whole thing was really cool. Like was really funny.
Oh yeah, no, definitely it was. I mean, Paul Rudd delivers that well, like really well. So
and the supporting cast was also really really funny.
Yeah.
God, the Luis his character. That's the character in the movie, Luis, and then. He obviously is a big part of the first one. He's a really good comedic
the same character.
Michael Pena's
Michael
character.
Pena, he does it well. He does play the ghetto Mexican character very very well.
Yeah, but he brings it back, and he brought it again in this movie.
And T.I. He's back in
this
one too. He was good.
And the guy that plays that Russian dude.
Yeah, the crazy guy from The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, yeah, the schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Man, that dude.
What was the ghost creature he was talking about?
The Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Dude, that was probably the funniest scene in the movie.
Oh, when she appears and they all freak out.
Because they're talking about the Baba Yaga like briefly first. Mm-hmm. And I guess it was if you've seen the movie John Wick, there was stuff about that too. Where they refer to him as the Baba Yaga. It's like boogeyman in Russian, basically, is what that means.
No, really, I didn't know that.
That's what that means. But so they talk about it, and then the villain in this, or one of the villains in this movie, the ghost, he comes through. Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, they freak out.
Let's talk about the villain. God, what the hell's his name? Walt.
Your boy from Justified.
Yeah, dude. What is his name?
I don't know the actor's name. I forget the actor's name. I always forget
it too. But God, he's amazing in this movie. This actor is.
He plays a really good villain, just an a-hole villain.
And his delivery,
he plays crazy really good. He plays this like the more thing. Yeah.
His delivery to me is one of the best, if not the best, in Hollywood. Like just. The way he talks is so smooth and it works all the time. He's just so believable whenever he speaks in any aspect. It's so good.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely has a presence on screen and anything he's in.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's good. So he's one aspect of the villain. He's just kind of like this black market tech dealer, I guess. He tries to get technology.
Yeah, I did like that about this movie. There wasn't really no main nemesis in this one. It was people just all after their own goals and
the ghost character, she was affected by the quantum energies or something.
Yeah, so her father basically got fired and his name ruined, so he couldn't get back in the industry again with any company, and so he tried to do it on his own and. His daughter got messed up in the experiments.
And then she has no control over her thing, and
so she has to basically phase through things, but it's painful for her because her body's assembling and disassembling constantly.
Yeah. So again, this is another one. This is almost like one of the third villains that they're bringing on. That's kind of like a different, more of a sympathetic type villain for the character. They had Michael Keaton, the Vulture's character.
He was really good.
Is that you kind of sympathize with them a little bit, and they had Killmonger and Black Panther, like Michael B. Jordan's character is kind of the same thing. You see his side of it too, and then now Ghost. Yeah. So they're doing this interesting
for her
with these characters.
It didn't land on me very well though. The sympathy part. Honestly, it didn't land. She came off more annoying, and as I saw her character more in the movie, I cared less and less about her.
Yeah,
I understand.
She's gonna die. She either tries to get it or she's gonna die.
But then, she didn't care about other people's dying in the way of her getting. I don't know. It just kind of made her seem heartless and selfish. And I guess from that perspective, I don't know. I'm not dying like she was, but I just found myself caring less and less about her character the more I saw her on screen. Like at the very, very end, when she was healed and normal, then yeah, like she kind of comes back to reality and is a semi-likable character at that point. But until that point, I did not like her at all.
Yeah, I mean, she was cool. I mean, she made for some really cool action scenes.
The fight scenes were awesome.
Good. The Wasp was great in this movie. Everything with the Wasp, the action stuff with the Wasp is great.
Yeah, she was good.
That's where where Paul Rudd is all the comedic sides, and more so in this movie than I mean, he has his moments too, but like you were saying before, it was more of the just trying to cope with everything, like the new suit. But the Wasp was just dead on, boom, 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 action, awesome. And it's really cool.
Yeah, actually, I like the fight scenes a lot in Ant-Man.
Oh yeah,
the first and second one, they're very unique.
They are very unique. It's cool. It's cool seeing the shrinking and the thing. Like it's kind of cool.
Was there anything you didn't like about it? Like anything that stood out to you that bugged you?
There's nothing that I didn't really not like. I guess there's stuff that I kind of maybe would have liked to have seen more. Like I think I would have liked the quantum realm to have a little bit of more. Yeah, see a little bit more of that.
It was
in the movie.
Very brief. Yeah.
It was very brief, and that was kind of what that's what a lot of people wanted to see. This it's like okay, the quantum realm, and Janet Pym, the Michelle Pfeiffer's character is in there. They're trying to get. So I guess I kind of was expecting a little bit more in that realm in the quantum realm.
Yeah, maybe the movie was still over 2 hours though, so it would have made for a very long movie.
It would have.
Because I couldn't really think of anywhere else they could have cut from the movie to add.
No, for sure. But I guess and it's just so it's just it's a little. I mean, the little bits on there. You would have also hopefully. I guess I was kind of expecting maybe like to be some kind of some type of a thing down there where there's more. Or I mean, it shows a little bit of there's like microscopic organisms that can attack parasites that can attack you. But I was hoping it was like I don't know, there'd be something more to it, like actual things where that she would be able to like co-op with or almost like microscopic, like a civilization, I guess. Yeah,
because that was another complaint.
The thing is,
how does she live for that long with no food or water?
Yeah,
they didn't explain that. I know they said time and space is different there, but she aged.
Yeah, she was old. She's fully aware that it's been 30 years.
Yeah.
With nobody to talk to
or
nothing, and she's like perfectly fine.
Yeah, mentally she's okay. She didn't eat for 30 years, as far as we know. They didn't say like she found microscopic food to eat. So I don't know how she survived without food or water for 30 years. They didn't. I mean, it's a comic book movie, so I gotta take it for what it's worth.
Ultimately, it's one of those things where you just I kind of just roll. It was fine. I guess I would have liked to have known a little bit more about that.
More explanation.
A little bit of that.
Yeah, so you take it for what it is, and you can't look too much into it because it's a superhero movie. So
you can really nitpick everything.
Oh,
you can. Throughout the movie, they're shrinking and enlarging a building.
Nothing's falling apart or tipping over.
Where do they get the plumbing from? And electricity. But so you can nitpick those things, or you can just roll with it. And
he was a genius. I'm pretty sure he figured out how.
Yeah, the electricity stuff. I'm sure you can have generators and stuff. Yeah. But
okay, so before we
just don't go to the bathroom, I guess.
Maybe there's a septic tank in the thing.
Yeah.
So before we end the segment on this, let's talk about the last scene. After the credits scene.
And we didn't even touch about Lawrence Fishburne's character either.
Goliath, his little touch on Goliath
a little bit on there.
I mean, he really had kind of a very small role in this movie.
Yeah, they didn't make him into a huge character, but he's kind of like, I guess, the guardian of Ghost.
He voice of reason throughout the entire movie.
And that too, yeah.
That's kind of like what he was to me. Like, he was trying to play, like I said, the voice of reason to everybody he interacted with, whether it be Ghost or Pym. Or anybody else,
yeah. And so I liked his character in the movie.
Yeah. The detective was really funny too, though. I liked him as well.
Yes, man. What's what's the name? Park, I think, or
was he the one in Big Trouble in Little China?
No, I don't think. No, that was old. He's like a newer. He's a newer comedian. He's a comedian. That guy is a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he was funny as hell too.
Yeah, no, his character is really funny.
Yeah.
Randall Park. That's his name. Randall Park. The detective was great. All that stuff with just tricking him with the
card tricks and the
card trick, the magic.
Yeah, basically look one way, distract your audience, look one way, then.
But that stuff. Okay, yeah, but.
So the last ending scene.
Yeah, so the mid.
Were you surprised? Did you kind of see it coming? What do you think?
I mean, I didn't like see it exactly coming the way it was gonna play out. I knew it was hinted that something in this movie was gonna tie to Infinity War,
Yeah.
like was gonna tie to the thing. So I was kind of expecting, yeah, there was gonna be something with the snap. Somebody was gonna, go. But yeah, so it's so I mean, it explains everything. It explains where Ant-Man was during.
Yeah, that actually just explains the timeline too. That's kind of where I was wondering where the movie fell into the Marvel Universe timeline.
Yeah.
And it
So
showed.
I guess, yeah. So the movie was right. It was before, the thing, and then that end credit was during the actual Infinity War, because all that happened within a day. The Infinity War did.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were just trying to explore more in the quantum realm,
Trying to get
more
help
energy,
Ghost, yeah.
help more, keep helping Ghost gather energy.
And then
Paul Rudd gets stuck in the quantum realm.
Yep, he goes in and they all disappear while he's in there.
Everyone.
So does it?
Hank and.
So did he not disappear because he was in there? Do you think, or do you think that he just never was meant to disappear? Because if he's in there, he's unaffected by. He's not affected by the regular time or space. So could he have been spared because he was in there? You think?
It's possible. That's certainly possible.
That's kind of what I was thinking. This is kind of what it seemed like they were hinting towards. Is that he was
in there. The quantum realm has no effect on.
Yeah, because they said Hank Pym said you're not affected by time or space while you're in
different reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting. That could definitely lead to a lot of possibilities into even trying to combat Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. They could try to incorporate the quantum realm.
That's what it seemed like they're kind of hinting towards to me.
Possibly. That'd be interesting. That'd be cool.
Get out now.
Oh yeah, I don't know how he gets out, but
yeah, it's gonna be interesting how they do that.
Be interesting, yeah. So yeah, it definitely leaves a lot of stuff to keep contemplating about.
Get to see these newer movies coming out. I think Captain Marvel's the next one.
That's pretty much just Captain Marvel, I think,
and then War 2.
Part 2.
Yeah. I guess overall, I did enjoy the movie. I thought it was good.
For sure.
Ant-Man 1 and 2, both great comedic, a lot of good action scenes. I mean, good story. Keeps you entertained. Did not feel like over 2 hours to me, honestly.
No, it keeps you're into it the whole time.
The pacing's good. The acting's good. Like the comedy lands. At least it did for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys. So that's it for our.
Yeah. Check it out, guys. It's definitely if you like the first one, there's no reason you're not gonna.
Yeah,
like the
most
second
definitely.
one.
If you guys have seen it, comment below. Let us know what you guys think about it too. If there's anything else we missed, let us know as well.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, that's it for this one. All right, guys, so tomorrow we'll be talking about the new Star Wars Clone Wars trailer that just got released. And remember, if you guys want to be notified about videos we upload, hit that notification bell.
Yeah, and also follow us on Twitter. The handle is @geekly_review. And again, thanks for watching.
See you guys.